Toby Okechukwu. I represent an area of Oji River Federal Constituency from Enugu State. Mr. Speaker, I appreciate my colleague who brought this very contemporaneous motion. It is very important because any threat to the lives of Nigerians by anybody whatsoever and the actual death of Nigerians is a source of worry for this parliament. But Mr. Speaker, in law we know what they call mens rea. If you look at the Nigerian Air Force or any Nigerian whatsoever, for the past 6 years, they have fought gallantly to defend our people who have been traumatized by the war that is being levied by Boko Haram. There has not been any instance where they deliberately will target civilians. I do not think that they have changed, Mr. Speaker. We know that, unfortunately, you have collateral consequences of war, and one of them is friendly fire. We have had this repeated in countries like Afghanistan, where Americans fire their own soldiers. We have had it repeated in Yemen, where other forces fire their own soldiers. These things are not deliberate. What we should be asking for is what measures should the Air Force take that this should not happen again? We don't have to subject them to some kind of scrutiny. In law, we said you should counsel yourself. This is a situation we must invite the Air Force, the Nigerian military, that they should counsel themselves with regard to safety measures that they adopt. It is clear that they have acknowledged that there was a mistake. We don't need to belabor the obvious. We don't need to distract them by some kind of sudden investigation. We don't have to also waste parliamentary man-hours in an acknowledged mistake. So I would rather say that, first and foremost, Mr. Speaker, the House has to observe a minute silence for those Nigerians who lost their lives. Secondly, we have to call on armed forces that they should take appropriate measures to avert such occurrence. And the House and the avert such occurrence, and the House should be briefed through the relevant committees on what measures that have been taken.
Order. Silence, please. Order, honorable members, please. Please, order, please. Honorable Engineer Udil, please resume your seat.
Thank you, Mr. Whip.
Please. Honorable Kaugama, Rabiu Kaugama, please go back to your seat.
My submission, which will presuppose an amendment of the prayers, is that the armed forces should take appropriate measures to avert such occurrence, and that the House should be briefed through the relevant committees on what measures that have been taken to avert such incident happening again. And the second one is that the House should observe a minute's silence for those who lost their lives. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
That prayer is already there. We'll take one more.